So another country, another city is coming from maybe Europe or maybe America, and Osaka is the only one that get into the top 10. Maybe a lot of people usually compare this one to Tokyo, Osaka and Tokyo, but as you can see here, Osaka is more like livable than Tokyo, mostly because the Tokyo is like already populated by a lot of people, and the people living there is maybe more not very friendly with each other. Here in Osaka, it's different. The people are more friendly, and those more suited for you to study in Japan. This is one of the famous tourist destination in Osaka. You can see here in the top left is the Osaka Castle, and then on the right side is the Osaka Station, where there's also a lot of shopping malls where you can buy gifts and a lot of other things. And then below it is the Dotonbori, one of the most famous place in Osaka to hang out at night. And last but not least is Universal Studios Japan. The one that showed there is Super Nintendo World. That's their attraction, and that's actually not a picture, but an actual photo of the place. So it's very, very beautiful. You should come here when you study here in Japan. And not only that, Osaka is also called the kitchen of Japan. So there are a lot of delicious food that originated from Osaka. As you can see, maybe some of you maybe already know about takoyaki, okonomiyaki. There are also a lot of delicious udon and maybe unagi. There's a grilled eel that's all very, very good for your health. So a lot of very, very delicious food around Osaka. And not only that, here in Osaka, we are located in the middle of a lot of other cities that is famous for its tourist destinations. For example, Kobe, Kyoto, and Nara. You can go there by train, by using one train, more maybe for only 40 minutes until 1 hour ride. And you can go to maybe refresh, or maybe you're tired from studying. You can go over the weekends, or maybe you can go with your friends to different cities around Osaka. So this is our school building. We are located in Tenma, as you can see before. Tenma is this middle one. We are so close from Osaka Station, only one station away. And this is our school. We have 16 classrooms, and which is one class can fit up to 20 students. We limit the students only up to 20 students because we want the teachers to know the students thoroughly, so that they can monitor them and they can give them the proper instructions to what to study, what to improve in their Japanese study. This is the lobby when students take a break, maybe on the break time, maybe talk with each other, eating a bento, eating a lunch, maybe. And the next reason to choose OBKG is because we have a long history. We are one of the oldest Japanese language school here in Osaka, and we have been here since 1985. And because of that, we have a lot of partner schools or universities around Kansai area. So Kansai area is like the western side of Japan that is commonly called by Kansai. So we have a lot of partner schools and universities that because we have a strong foundation. So there's a lot of things that you can study there in those universities or maybe technical college. For example, economy, business, management, maybe learn about education, or you want to study about science. For example, biotechnology, robotics, or maybe IT, and even hone your skills. Maybe learn about how to create an anime or manga, or maybe learn about Japanese food, Japanese culinary. That's also very, very possible. So we have 100% university or technical college admission rate. How is this possible? So in order to get into the university or technical college, you have to take an examination for Japanese university, EJU for short, and then Japanese language proficiency test, JLPT. So as you can see here, our scores always higher than the national average of the scores of the Japan's national average. And it even more show here in the JLPT test that our pass rate is almost 3 times higher than the national pass rate. So not all schools cannot willingly publish their scores because as you can see, the national pass rate is only 20%, but our school is 60%. So I cannot say that our school will be, you will learn Japanese with easily. There will be a lot of tests, there will be a lot of homework, but that's how we get to the 100% admission rate. Not only that, we also have a recommendation letter system. So it will help you, of course, it will help you get into the university or technical college that you desire easier. But not only that, our recommendation letter also comes with various benefits, such as discounts on like for entrance fee for certain technical college or certain universities. So not only it will help you, it will help your chance to get into the university that you desire easier. It will also help you financially. So this is the flow. This is the process of entering university in Japanese university. We start with the left one. It's the document screening. They will take a look at your EJU and JLPT scores, and also your school report. And some university will also take a look at your English level, English. So when you have already take a TOEFL test, maybe IELTS, you can also use that to apply. It will not like affect it in a big way, but it will matters a lot, because when you have skills like your own language, the English, and then Japanese, it will be also like proof that you are very capable, and thus they will accept you. You have higher chance to be accepted in the university. For the second one, the middle one, the Japanese language test on maybe other subjects will depend on which university that you enter and which university, which course that you will take. For example, there will be a mathematics test for maybe IT. If you want to study IT, there will be a mathematics test. If you want to study chemistry, there will be a chemistry test, something like that. So it's not always a test or Japanese language test, but depending on your preferred universities and course, there will be also a test. And the next one, the last one, the interview in Japanese is like the most common, and there will always be an interview before entering university, because in an interview they will see you like every move that you do, starting from opening the door, maybe the way you sit, the way you talk, and that way they can more or less guess that what kind of person you are. So of course you will have to like show like that you are a good person, you have really eager to study, and they will ask you questions such as why do you choose our school? Why do you want to study? Maybe where are you from? And how can you explain about yourself? Something like that, simple question like that. But you will have to answer all of it in Japanese. The good thing is we offer an interview practice, not only the guidance, but we also offer you interview practice. We do an interview simulation. We will help you through the admission process for the university or technical college that you want to get into. So you don't have to worry. We will, our teachers and our staffs will always support you to in order to get into the university and technical college that you are. Not only that, we also have a business Japanese class. So this is for those of you who want to get a job in Japan. But the requirement is you will have to already graduated from a university. So you will need a university degree and a level of JLPT N2 or higher. And it will be much, much better if you have English skill. So TOEFL test, TOEIC test, IELTS test, it will be much, much better. So what you need the most is the Japanese skill, English skill, and maybe the language from your own country. It can be Spanish, it can be maybe Chinese, can be a lot of other language. But if you can master those three skills, you already have a like good impression at good start to get a job here in Japan. So this is our graduates that are currently working in a Japanese company. There's a lot of those that get by entering job. There's a like job fair in Japan. There's like something like education fair, but it's for the jobs for those people that looking for a job, and they can apply for it there. There's we can like apply to the company directly. So we will also help you with like preparation for your CV, preparing your application, preparing your interview, even for applying to work at the Japanese company. So for scholarship, we have a scholarship from JASO, but the requirement is you have to be a high school graduate that wants to continue their studies to Japanese university or Japanese technical college. So you have to be a Japanese graduate who want to continue to study in Japan. So it will be 30,000 yen per month for a year. And lastly, about Japanese culture. So our school name is Osaka Bunka Kosai Gakko. So bunka means culture. So not only you will study Japanese language, you will study a lot of Japanese culture here. For example, there's Matsuri. There's like festival. It's actually very close. It will be held on 24th of this month. So the student will participate, like on the picture here. These are our students that participate on the festival. We have also mochitsuki. So we make our own mochi from pounding rice here at school and then eat it together. There is a setsubun. There is also a Japanese culture where you throw beans at demon to make the demon go away and get your fortune inside your home. So there's also something like that for fun. We will have a calligraphy class. So, and then we have a field trip each year. So this is for the 2019, and we last year we went to Kyoto for the field trip, and the year before that we went to Universal Studios. So something like that. Each year it will be different places Next one is the lifestyle in Osaka. So we have a school dormitory. This is our school dormitory. We have already 4 buildings that we use as dormitory, and this is the closest one to the school that you can get 15 minutes on foot. So you can walk to school by 15 minutes. And all of our dormitories is 1 room per person. So you don't have to share with another person. There's also a mini kitchen. There's also internet. There's also your own toilet and bathtub. So the gas and water fee already included on the fee. So you only have to pay your own electricity bill. Next one is part-time job. So as a holder of a student visa, you are allowed to work up to 28 hours per week. So if the foreign students can work up to 20 hours per week, please don't work any more than that, because you will get called by the police. So please keep that in mind. And in Osaka, the hourly wage is 1,023 yen. So you will get paid 1,023 yen per hour when you work at a part-time job here in Osaka. For example, this is our students that is working at a convenience store, at a supermarket. And then the most common one is working at a restaurant as a waiter and maybe kitchen staff. There's also some students that work at hotels. They do a bed making, so they clean the room and maybe make the bed for the hotels. There's a lot of other part-time jobs. And these part-time jobs, we can help you find it. We'll help you find it, or you can find it by yourself. Maybe you want to work at a certain restaurants. Maybe you want to work at a restaurant near your home. Maybe you want to work at a specific store. So you can apply by yourself, or the school can help you by posting the wanted list. Maybe there's a restaurant near here that looking for a job for a worker. We will help you apply for that job. So this is like, for example, a simulation. You can work like part-time job to earn your own money, and you can use it as your living cost here in Osaka. For the rent in Osaka, there's not that expensive compared to maybe Tokyo, because the living expenses in Tokyo can be like double or 3 times more than Osaka. So for example, our dormitory costs 44,000, and you can spend a lot of your hourly wage from that you earn from the part-time job. You can get up until 100,000 and more, and then you can live by yourself by working by yourself to cover your rent and your monthly living costs. So the thing that maybe your parents you will have to worry is only to pay for the school itself, because you will live by yourself to earn money by yourself here in Osaka. And lastly, this is our tuition fee. So our school costs 640,000 yen per year, plus the extracurricular activity fee. This is for the facility and the another activity fee. So in total, it will cost 720,000 yen per year. So depending on your course, there will be different costs. So keep that in mind, that it is 720,000 yen per year. And this is our social media. Please, you can give us a follow, and to stay tuned at our activities here in Osaka and OBKG. So I think that's all about our presentation. Thank you. Thank you. If you have any other question, you can come by our booth later in our OBKG Japanese Language School room. Can you show the price for the presentation again? Okay, I will show you price in the presentation. The price, right? This one? Oh, sorry. This one? This is the price. Oh, I will share. Wait. Please wait a second. Let's share the window. Here. Sorry, it's a bit small, but can you show all the size quickly one more time? Okay. So I'll show you the side one more time, right? We're starting from here. Next one. Next one. Is our school location. Osaka is close to Kobe, Kyoto, and Nara. Is our school building. Our school facilities. We have a 16 classroom that up to 20 students can join. It is like our lobby for students to take a break. This is like our partner schools and other. This like affordable department that you can study here in Japan. And we have 100% of university and technical college admission rate. We can achieve that because the study here will be quite strict. So you have to keep that in mind. But because of that, we can achieve like a good, very, very good results. That way you can get into the university or technical college that you desire. Not only that, we also have a recommendation letter system that can not only help you get in easier, but can also help you to reduce the financial burden by having a discount maybe for the entrance fee. This is Japanese university entrance exam process. This is our interview practice. We also have business in Japanese classes. So you can get a job with certain requirements. Make sure that you have N2 or higher and English skill, and of course, university degree. These are graduates, and this is the GESSER scholarship, but keep that in mind that this is all for high school students that want to continue their study in Japan. And then this is like Japanese culture. You have took part in a Japanese Tenjin Matsuri, Mochitsuki at school. We get a mochi from scratch. There's also setsubun, and maybe Japanese calligraphy, and field trips. This is part of our dormitory. 1 room per person. Costs 44,000 yen per month with internet, gas, and water fee already included. So the room is already equipped with a mini kitchen and your own bedroom and toilet. It's a full-time job. You can get you can get a part-time job with 1,000, a minimum of 1,023. There won't be any places that pay you less than this in Osaka, because this is the minimum standard that is approved by the Ministry of Work. This is our students that work in convenience store and supermarket. There's also those that work at restaurant. This is like the rough idea that you can cover your own living costs here in Osaka by working part-time job. And lastly, this is our tuition fee. It's basically 720,000 yen per year.